On the auspicious night of Shravan Purnima, Tuesday, August 23rd, 1983, when most people were observing the fast of Raksha Bandhan, Gayatri Jayanti, Mangala Gauri and Purnima, when the night was gradually passing by, during the Brahma Muhurat, Mahasiddhi Ishaputra incarnated in the lap of high Himalayas in Larji village of Dev Bhumi Kullu, situated in Himachal Pradesh, India. The chosen one incarnated during Aquarii constellation in the lunar zodiac sign Aquarius with the auspicious name as Satyendra. His patriarchal community was replete with Dev Parampara because the entire village of Dharakari believed and trusted the Devi Devtas and the divine Yogini goddesses. Such was the patriarchal village of Ishaputra, where one or the other festival of the Devta, called as Deoli, which means the sacred rituals of the divine Devi Devta, and all the Sodash Sanskar, the 16 Sanskaras, were conducted under the divine supervision of the Devi Devtas. Incarnated in such divine environment, Mahasiddhi Ishaputra is still taking forward the same Dev Parampara tradition in full vigor till date. Today, Mahasiddhi Ishaputra is the head of Kaulantak Peeth, that is, he is the Kaulantak Nath, but he is fulfilling his kartavya, his duty in full capacity till today. He cherishes and nurtures the ancient Dev Parampara traditions, ancient customs, traditions and ancient spoken language till date. Self-composed, embodiment of peace, and dear to the heart of millions of people, Ishaputra is known all around the world. But hardly anyone knows that there's lot more behind his fame. His simplicity, extreme hard work, and following the extremely secretive Dev Parampara tradition of the Himalayas, and deeply imbibing the Dev Parampara after gaining intensive understanding of the same, is the reason of his worldwide fame. The Dev Deeksha was passed on to Mahasiddhi Ishaputra on the first day of January 1986 by an incredible Mahasiddhi Yogi who came down from the higher ranges of Himalayas. Shri Siddha Siddhant Nath Ji Maharaj passed on the Dev Deeksha, and the entire childhood of Mahasiddhi Ishaputra was spent under the designated sadhana, spiritual direction, tapa, yoga and Dev Parampara tradition supervised by Shri Siddha Siddhant Nath Ji Maharaj. Mahasiddhi Ishaputra slowly reached the state of Dhyan Samadhi through the Dev Deeksha. Sitting on the high mountains of the Himalayas, even in the extreme cold of the mighty mountains, Ishaputra used to be deeply immersed in his sadhana tapasya practices. Today, if you behold the high mountains of the Himalayas, you will find Ishputra in every direction. The traditions which Ishputra followed and attained the highest level of state, those traditions are completely different, secretive and different from all the other traditions of India. And behind this, the divine knowledge of Kaulantak Peeth, which is also known as the Kaulantak Peeth, is hidden. The local people called the then Kulantnath of Kaulantak Peeth, Shri Siddha Siddhantnath Ji as Siddha Babaji in their local language. During the contemporary times, Hindi language was hardly spoken in the mountainous regions of the Himalayas. That's why it was difficult for the elderly people of this region to pronounce Shri Siddha Siddhantnath Ji. For this reason, the local people themselves chose another name for Shri Siddha Siddhantnath Ji. It is the glory of the punya of the good deeds of the same Siddha Siddhantnath Ji that he chose the child whose name was Satyendra and transformed him into the Mahayogi Satyendranath Ji, then made him attain the state of the Mahasiddha. Further, he revered Mahasiddha Ishputra with his own designation and established him as the head of Kaulantak Peeth, known as the Kaulantak Nath, who is also known as the Kaulantak Nath in Sanskrit. But every journey begins with the first step. Innumerable ups and downs, many sufferings, many problems, and a long queue of people who went against and criticized kept coming in the life of Mahasiddha Ishputra. But he is the son of Himalayas. He is determined and quiet like the Himalayas, and he is complete within himself. Irrespective of various disciplines and systems around dharma, spirituality, yoga, tantra, bhakti and so on that exist in this country, the greatest secret of the life of Mahasiddha Ishputra revolves around the Dev Deeksha. To be spiritually initiated into the system of the Devi and Devtas in the Himalayan Dev Parampara tradition is known as the Dev Deeksha. But Dev Deeksha is not easy. There are as many Deekshas as the Devi Devtas, but the first Dev Deeksha that was passed on to Mahasiddha Ishputra opened the doors to the infinite for him. After receiving thousands of Dev Deeksha till now, Mahasiddha Ishputra continues to receive the Dev Deekshas till date. the first day of his spiritual initiation, when His Deeksha received the first Dev Deeksha, is celebrated as the Ishaputra Deeksha Divas by the Bhairav Bhairavis of Kaulantak Peeth, by the sadhaks, devotees, lovers around the world, and by the local Himalayan village people. Although the contention around when the Deeksha festival should be celebrated, whether it should be celebrated according to the lunar calendar or the solar calendar, is still going on in Kaulantak Peeth. But the Deeksha festival is celebrated every year in Kaulantak Peeth. Today, the disciple of Sri Siddha Siddhantnath Ji is one of the most capable men in this world, with whom long queue of people from across the nation and across the world come to see him and to meet him. But even till today, His Deeksha continue to live in the jungles and be absorbed in his sadhana for most of his time.
सतेंद्र नाथा